very much. Yeah, you need to take a step back, okay? Right. Bridegroom, relax, at ease.
Relax.
Good.
And by your side, no shaking.
At the count of 1, 2, 3, you'll be required to pay obeisance. If you don't pay the obeisance properly, I'll exact a fine. Right. At the count of 1, 2, 3, Edo Ballet. Yewande. Right, Daddy and Mommy, this is Yewande. She's knelt before you. She's come to say goodbye. And you pray for her, please, and bless her. Thank you.
Jesus, we're ready.
They brought your dowry. They brought kola nuts. They brought plantain. The box containing your trousseau. Hey, they said it came from Switzerland.
Oh yes.
It has cookie on also.
Specially made.
Specially made. I'm now going to invite you to choose which of the presents is vital to you. Can you come with me, please? Thank you.
Oh yeah. You mean the yam is in
Yes.
The yam is
The yam is made in Ghana. Which one? Can you turn this? Which one is very vital to you? Check. There's yam. They even want the giraffe.
two people becoming one. We believe that marriage is not just a physical contract, but it's more importantly a spiritual contract. As witnesses to this union, I want to charge you, friends and families, never to do anything to tamper with this union, but only to support it. Tonka and Yewande, you have chosen to solemnize your union before God and these witnesses present. The vows you're about to take are very important, and I urge you not to take them lightly at all. Never allow anything, and I mean anything or anyone, to tamper with your union. Tonka, Kojo, Alasan, do you take Yewande Olushola Faribido to be your lawfully and biblically wedded wife, to dedicate yourself to her physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to love her, to honor her, to trust her, and to serve her in sickness and in health, in times of blessings and testing, to be faithful and to be true to her, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Okay, so, all right. Okay, that's good enough. We'll take it. We'll cancel out the fine. All right. And our dear friend and sister, Yewande Olushola Faribido, do you take Tonka to be your lawfully and biblically wedded husband, to dedicate yourself to his physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, to love, to honor, to trust, and to serve him in sickness and in health, in times of blessing and testing, and to be faithful and true to him, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And it's all over the place right now. I, Tonka Kojo Alasan, take you.
I, Tonka Kojo Al-Hassan, take you.
Yeah, I'm sure you know her name.
Yewande
Olushola
Faribido.
I can see the fan coming, actually. To be my lawfully wedded wife.
Be my lawfully wedded wife.
I will lead you as Christ leads me, and I will love you as Christ loves the church.
I lead you as Christ leads me, as Christ loves the church.
With my body I honor you,
With the body I honor you,
and with my earthly possessions I endow you.
and with my earthly possession I endow you.
You are now bone of my bones,
You are now bone of my bone,
flesh of my flesh,
flesh of my
and
flesh,
I give you this ring
and I give you this
as a
ring
symbol of our covenant
as a symbol of my covenant,
and my undying love.
my undying love.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
we are one.
we are one.
Yeah, your name. Okay.
Yewande Olushola Faribido.
Okay. Don't let me find you when you're saying his name, right?
Okay.
Okay. Take you.
Take you, Tonka Kojo Al-Hassan.
Amen.
To be my lawfully wedded husband,
To be my lawfully wedded husband,
I submit myself to you to be your wife.
I submit myself to you to be your wife.
With my body I honor you,
With my body I honor you,
and my earthly possessions I endow you.
and with my earthly possessions I endow you.
Your people will be my people,
Your people will be my people.
Oh, yeah.
and your God shall be my God.
And your God shall be my God.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our covenant
I give you this ring as a symbol of our covenant
and my undying love for you.
and my undying love for you.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
we are one.
we are one.
And one. And I think you're going to do more than a smile.
Bring it back like she loves some. Bring it back like she loves some. In the club with the lights off, get you at the shot bar. Come and show me that
Come on, Tonka. Where you been now? All right. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Joan, the clock tower. Let's do the clock tower because it's right bang in the center of the civic square and everyone knows it, so it's a monumental cake. Tilbury people! Power to Tilbury!
So before you cut it, now the significance of this part of the ceremony is, this is like the first shared meal. After the whole process, all the ceremony and all of that of the wedding. And a meal in the house is provided by the gentleman, yes, by Tonka. And normally what should happen is he will go out and hunt something and bring it home. And then Yewande will cook it and then they will feed each other. So don't be deceived by the fact that there's a cake here. He's going to go and hunt some cake and then they will feed each other. So we're going to go through the countdown and then you cut a piece and then you're going to show us, Yewande, now that this man has gone out and hunted this cake, how are you going to feed him? And Tonka too will show us how he's going to look after Yewande in this new home that they're setting up together. So please everybody, are we ready? Yes. So we're going to go through God. So give me a G. G. I know it's been a long evening, yeah? But we can do a bit better than that. Give me an O. O. So at the D you cut. Yes, we've done this before. You know what to do. You know the drill. Okay, now give me a D. D. And what is that? God. God. Thank you very much. Please give them a round of applause. Come on, this is not easy. Hunting cake is not. Right. Wow. Please give them a round. Wow. Okay now.
Hey everyone, thank you all for coming to our community wedding. How did we get the inspiration, my baby?
I don't know, it's only God.
Yeah, yes. It's God that gave us the idea. We're both passionate about what we do in our local community. And when Tonka came to propose, he proposed in front of many of our volunteers that work in the community to support
about 20 people. 20
people who support the needy in the community, people who also sometimes it's not that they don't have potential, but they don't get opportunity. So when he proposed in front of all of them, they just decided that they have to be involved.
The community.
So all facets of the community wanted to be involved. So that means white, black, Asian,
yes,
because we work in the community. So we had to come up with something that would incorporate everybody. Yes. And so traditionally, not just Africans. So engagement is something usually we do, and it's only ourselves that understand it. So we said, how can we bring it alive to people who don't see that sort of thing before? Yeah. So that was where the idea of doing it in a theater. And this school, Gateway Academy, is one of our partners. It's a secondary school in Tilbury that serves the community, which is about, Tilbury community is about 12,000, then Chadwell community. Yeah. So that's where the inspiration came from. So everybody has been involved in the community, the school, the volunteers. You will see that our bridal party was very colorful.
Blacks and whites.
Yes. Then the idea to do it on his birthday came because he proposed to me on my birthday. Yes. So I said, let's see whether we can do it on your birthday. Keep this birthday theme going. And 29th of October is a special day because you know what? Tomorrow we gain an hour. So it's nice. The clock goes back. So we say when people come and celebrate with us, they will not lose time. They will gain. So everything just went like that. And we kept to time.
Yeah. Yes, we're blessed.
We kept to time. We made the theater program 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So this is what people in this community are used to. Not things running very, very late. Everything runs to time. Yeah. So, and also we did something with Eventbrite. So people had to register. So we knew who was coming. Yeah, because usually you might prepare for 200 people and 700 will come. we didn't have that. So everybody was planned for. So that
Health and
helped.
safety reasons
for
and
health
logistics.
and safety and logistics.
Logistics, yes. We have to.
So it's a community event, and we thank God for it.
What did you do to engage? Yes, you say you're planning and you engage them. How did you manage to engage them or to invite our culture into the white and they carried it and enjoyed it?
Well, first of all, we have a very rich culture that sometimes the media portrays in a negative way. You understand? They tend to portray our things negative.
Yeah.
So we needed to showcase it in the positive way. So as we are local people, we are also British. We took the opportunity to stage it, which is what you saw this morning. We had to write it like a script and encourage them to come because they are used to going to theater. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that was how we merged the theater concept with our engagement, which is very theatrical. You know that Alaga Joko, Alaga Duro is very theatrical.
Yes.
But we just take it for granted because that's what we. So we said, okay, let's merge it with something they understand, which is going to theater. So that was how we were able to engage. We said, you are coming for our engagement, but it's like a theater show. You understand? So it was enticing. I said it should just be 1 hour program.
Okay, so how did you feel about the turnout today?
Excellent. In fact, God just balanced everything because our maximum was going to be exceeded.
Initially,
Yeah, it was. We started with that. We wanted 150, then it went to 200, then 250, then 300, then 350. People just kept registering. And we knew that the capacity of the building was so much. So in the end, we just trusted God that God will balance the numbers. Because more people wanted to come than we had space. Yeah. Thank you.
For your birthday, it was a surprise.
Yeah.
It was a surprise. Yes.
When you walk into the hall and see the setting, how did you feel? Because I was able to food yourself.
Yes. I was a bit emotional, when we had Temple Spring singing. That song really touched me. Yes, I'm a bit, I wouldn't say too spiritual, but I'm a God-fearing person. I go to church, and that song alone really touched my heart. Yes, and so I think as I said, we planned this for how many years? About
2 years.
2 years. Yes,
Yeah.
planned it 2 years. And I always tell my friends that when you plan well, if you don't plan well, you plan to fail. Yes. So it was planned, and with God's guidance, everything went to plan. And I thank my beautiful wife for make that happen. Yes. I love her so much. Yes.
Thank you. I love you so much.
I'll call each other baby. Yes. She's so passionate, so God-fearing. She's not judgmental. Nothing. She's down to earth. Yes.
What advice did you have for people who was in your shoe? Who was?
Yeah.
But now you're doing it. What advice do you have for them?
The advice I'll give to people in my shoe is that, look, always be a go-getter. Always make sure, go for what you want, and anything you do, put God first. Put God first before anything you do. Put it in prayer, and there's nothing that God cannot do when you pray. You ask for what you want. Yes, and also don't be selfish. No. Don't be selfish, don't be greedy. Yes, and that's what is finishing this world. Greedy and selfishness. Yes.
I mean, one of the ideas we had, like for the gele, that's a very, that's something we do in our culture, parties, but people usually have to pay to have it done. We just decided to get somebody so that everybody can engage in it. We just prayed them for the day, and so everybody could have their gele done.
Yes.
So that way the English people were able to engage in it, because they would have thought, this thing I've never done before, why should I go and pay money?
Yes.
But now they now know, they appreciated it and they did it.
Yes.
So it's also helping people to understand, a lot of them said to us, it makes our own wedding and culture seem so nothing. He said we don't have a very rich culture like this. Yeah. And they understood everything. So it will help community cohesion in this area because they will understand us better. Yes.
And another thing I want to it, when we first started it, I told my baby, look, most weddings when you go, they'll specifically make a point that no kids allowed. I say, hang on here.
Yes.
These are kids of today. Tomorrow, they'll be adults. So let's make a room for the kids. At least get them kids entertainment. So let the parents who are bringing their children register, so we know the number of children who are coming and who can provide for them, which we did, which I'm glad. So people cannot say, oh, because I've got young kids, I cannot come. Yeah, so people with kids were able to attend and they enjoyed themselves. The kids also had good time.
And we also made sure that we keep to time, because that's something that a lot of people find very
especially with black people.
Yeah, they find it very discouraging when they say something is starting at a particular time and it doesn't. They get tired and go. Yeah. But you notice everything was time, kept to time. Yeah.
I know that we have some friends, some relatives that come from all over the world.
Well, yes, America. Oh, yes.
You must be very important to them. For them to speak from Atlanta, America, Ghana,
yes, Nigeria, all over.
How do they get the people?
Well, they are family anyway.
Yes.
It's no different from when we go to other parts of the world for wedding and party.
The friends,
it's not
family.
That my family, I'm going to attend their wedding, fly miles because of their wedding.
Yes.
They're also important to me.
Yeah.
Because we're always there for our friends and family. Yes, we always, yes. Like last 2 years, for instance, we went to your cousin's wedding. Yeah, so we are the sort of people that anytime anybody is doing an event, we'll be there to support them. Yes. Really,
and also, it was well organized. So they knew there was provision for them. Like all our international guests, we made sure we put them, thank you. We made sure we put them in hotels, good hotels, Hilton, Premier Inn, so they're comfortable. When people know something has a good plan, then they want to be part of it. You understand? We did follow up because remember we used Eventbrite, so we were able to send email. This is how far we are. This is what is happening. So they feel like we are prepared for them. Yeah, good planning.
What is your comment for them?
Well, we want to thank them for coming.
Yes.
Hey, all these dollars.
Good morning for you.
Yeah, I'll put it in my bag. Yeah. We want to thank them for coming, and obviously it's been a fantastic day. We appreciate them, and we'll be following up obviously because we all have all their email addresses, so we'll be following them up to thank them. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep the candle burning.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep radiating and keep being friends to your community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're part of this event. Yeah, without you, this.
Thank you.